Aggressive case design, a 500-meter water resistance rating, a 26 joule Swiss automatic movement, a triple lock crown, a helium escape valve, and a sapphire crystal. This is my final watch review of 2017. What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the time teller. So I first started this channel at the beginning of July 2017, and yeah, we've come a long way in a very short period of time, and I want to thank each and every one of you. Seriously, guys, this is just the beginning. We're going to go crazy in 2018. We are absolutely going to crush it, and I want to bring each and every one of you along with me, so please join me. Why not? So I figured I'd wear my little Rolex Bubbleback 2940 for today's video, and not because I'm still so excited it's come back from repair, safe and sound, it is in my collection once again, but because I wanted to pay homage to the first watch I ever reviewed on this channel. It feels like yesterday. Actually, it really wasn't that long ago if you think about it, but yeah, I want to thank each and every one of you for making this channel what it is today. So guys, I might make another short video, maybe a watch rant before the new year, but I figured I'd do my final in-depth watch review of 2017 today for you guys on a really fun watch that I have in my collection. And yeah, why don't we get into it? It's 5:36 p.m. Let's get down to business. Okay, so in this awesome hard case is the watch I'm going to be reviewing today. I've worn it in one video already, but I have like numerous Instagram posts about this watch. So if you follow me on Instagram at The Simple Consultant, you'll already be kind of familiar with this watch. But yeah, why don't we break into it and we can kind of talk about the watch I'm reviewing, huh? Who would have thought? So this is my Boulder Odyssey 500-meter automatic diver. This is actually one of the rarer vintage black models. It's number 52 out of 100. This one's got the Swiss STP 111 26 joule automatic movement. It has a very smooth sweeping seconds hand. Just watch that all day, and boy, does this watch feel solid. So not only does this watch have some pretty impressive technical specs, you know, the sapphire crystal, 500-meter water resistance rating, the Swiss automatic movement, the helium escape valve, the triple lock crown, it has some really awesome details. And I'm talking down to the packaging. I mean, Boulder has really done a good job balancing ruggedness and refinement, and they've showcased it really well with this product. So the watch comes in this really rugged hard case. Obviously I've been waving it around the entire video, but really cool packaging from Boulder. You open it up and you see this beautiful watch with a rubber diving strap. And yeah, but let's talk about the watch, right? That's why you're all here. You want to know about the watch. The aggressively angular case design with its almost industrial bezel really plays well with the cleanliness of the dial, and I absolutely love the kind of patinaed lume indexes that come on this vintage black spec. Very nice touch from Boulder. And here's what's awesome about these lume indexes. They're off-colored so that it kind of plays with the whole vintage theme, and I wasn't sure how functional they would be, but sure enough, you light them up with a flashlight, and boom, they're super bold, super bright. I'm going to get a shot of that as I talk, but yeah, very impressive. And as I stated earlier, get that very smoothly sweeping second hand with its orange accent, and down by the 6 o'clock, you get its date window, and just to mention it, the bezel does rotate unidirectionally. Very solid feeling, but not difficult to actuate. Just a very well-made watch. So let's take off the bubble back and throw this Odyssey on my wrist so we can kind of see what it looks like on my 7.5-inch wrist. Alright, well here it is, the Boulder Odyssey on my wrist. It's a bit different than this bubble back, what do you think? This is a 45.5mm case. It is big, and yes, I do prefer small watches, but I'm also really into divers, so I break my own rules once in a while. Whatever, rules are meant to be broken, deal with it. Okay, so over here by the 3 o'clock, you can see a pretty big crown. It is signed with the Boulder logo, and there's some pretty aggressive serrations, so if your hands were wet and you just wanted to make sure the thing was tight, your fingers would not slip at all. It has that triple lock system with gaskets in there, so you know that there is a good positive seal. No water is getting into this watch, so definitely throw it on that rubber strap and take advantage of that 500-meter water resistance rating if you so choose. I would definitely feel confident with this watch. And here, over by the 9 o'clock, you can see that helium escape valve, and then over on top of the chapter ring, you see some signage talking about the helium escape valve and the triple lock crown. So from a technical standpoint, I think this watch is incredibly impressive, and from a design standpoint, I just love how they paired, you know, industrial meets refined. I think they did a very good job, but there's one thing about this watch that just blew me away, and it blows me away every time I see it. So, did you guys read the Iliad or the Odyssey growing up? I know I had to for school, and I absolutely loved those stories. I'm going to leave links in my description below to those books. Please pick them up, read them. Very, very important stories to know about. But if you look on the Caseback, there's this incredibly detailed engraving here. You see a wave, and you see some constellations up here, and then you see Odysseus's ship riding the wave. It's just an amazing tribute to the Odyssey. How crazy. This watch is named the Odyssey, and they have a depiction of the Odyssey. It blew me away. Kind of nerdy, but very, very cool. And then if you recall, when I reviewed this prototype of the Boulder Expedition, their field watch, I looked at the Caseback, and I kind of wasn't thinking. I was like, oh, this design here on the Caseback window, it kind of looks like wood grain. And it does look like wood grain. But hello, Jory, this is the Expedition. It's a field watch. This watch is named the Everest. It's a topographical map. How crazy is that? Boulder is incredibly detailed, and I love the fact that they are having fun with the watches they create. It's amazing. It's very cool, and it's kind of sneaky, but yeah, very detailed and very fun. But going back to the Odyssey Diver, this watch, the vintage black variant, was a bit more expensive than the other ones they offered. This one was like around $500, but I think they have other ones floating around on the internet for around $400, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm very, very happy I got my hands on this vintage black model because I absolutely love the brushed stainless case with the kind of weathered looking lume indexes. I think it's just a really cool touch. And I don't know, it's kind of a watch that I don't see very often amongst other watch enthusiasts, so I feel kind of, I don't know, part of an exclusive club having this Odyssey, and every time I wear it, especially amongst other watch dudes, they're always like, whoa, wait, what is that? And then they want to go pick them up for themselves. So very cool watch. I'm happy to share other pieces of my collection that you haven't seen yet. And guys, there's like whole other sections of my collection that you haven't seen yet, but we're gonna have to wait until next year to get into those. I hope you enjoyed this last in-depth watch review of 2017, but it's only gonna get better from here, so let's look forward to 2018 where we are going to crush it! And seriously guys, I wanna thank you. Seriously, thank you. I never would have anticipated how important this channel would become to me. And yeah, it's so fun. It's something I really look forward to doing every day, you know, researching more watches and filming videos for you guys. And I don't know, it's just a huge blessing. So thank you guys. Thank you, each and every one of you who has, you know, commented, liked, shared my videos. I know the regulars on my channel. It's funny, I feel like I'm friends with some of my viewers that comment regularly. It's fun. I know your personalities, I anticipate your comments, and it's fun bantering back and forth. So seriously guys, thank you for being my friends, thank you for watching my videos, and let's just do more in 2018, what do you say? And if this happens to be the first video that you're seeing of mine and you enjoyed it, but you're not subscribed yet, please, I urge you to consider clicking that subscribe button. It takes 1 second and it helps me out a ton. And while you're at it, you can click that little bell icon so you do not miss an episode of The Time Teller. There's just so much more awesome content on the way, and you don't want to miss it. I'm telling you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with other watch enthusiasts, other people that you think would enjoy this. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. Happy New Year's, guys. I'll see you in 2018.